Every year in the UK we create enough waste to fill 4 Wembley stadiums. That's around 30 million tonnes of waste collected from our streets annually. This costs the taxpayer a whopping £1 billion. Now, waste everywhere not only looks bad, it can present a serious health hazard to us and our environment. We meet the residents of Hillingdon who are out to change this.
Hello, I'm here with David, founder of Hillingdon Litter Pickers group. Today we're here with the volunteers who are working very hard to keep our local environment clean. David, why did you form this group? What's in it for you, so to speak?
In it for me? Well, it's my love of the canal and nature. Things need a helping hand. Things have been left for quite some time. I don't really like the plastic out in the world, so just trying to get it out. And what I found is when we've cleared stuff, actually an area stays much clearer. We've made a great improvement and noticeable improvement in lots of areas.
And so I've seen some of the pictures you guys have posted onto the Facebook group, and you pick up quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What's the biggest pick that you would say you've done? How many bags?
100 bags, probably about a tonne or more.
And was that locally here?
That was actually the biggest one was probably by the A312 flyover, and there was lots of stuff trapped in there. So we managed to get all that out.
And so, how many people do you have get involved and volunteer with you?
At the moment, with lockdown, we're having to be a bit more careful. We've had 20 or 30 people on picks. Currently, we're probably hanging around about 6 or 7 people. But once lockdown's open, you know, that 20 or 30 or so, we've got 500 members in the group at the moment. So we're looking to ramp up a bit.
And we did speak to a gentleman earlier who appreciated your efforts and said that it was, you know, a lot nicer to see once it was cleared up. Do you find that a lot of people are appreciative?
Yes, absolutely. And people don't really know how to get involved, and so this is one way that they can think, oh, do you know what, I could actually help, you know, come along and pick up some bits. So I'm hoping to enable them.
How would people get involved that want to come along and join you and, you know, help make things nice?
So we've got a Facebook group, Hillingdon Litter Pickers, and that's currently the only way in. We will be stretching that out to Twitter and Instagram and maybe a website.
And obviously once you've picked all this up, it has to go somewhere. I understand you've got arrangements with a lot of the local borough councils and other organisations such as the Canal and River Trust.
Yeah, I've got my finger in many pies, and I've got agreements with I think 6 London boroughs, including Hillingdon, and once we pick the stuff up, we're able to leave it roadside and they will come and collect it.
And would you say they've been supportive? And
absolutely. Hillingdon and Brent and Ealing, absolutely amazing. I mean, couldn't want for better support from them.
And what would you say to other people that are thinking of getting involved but maybe they don't want to, you know, come and join such a big group?
Then you can do it on your own. That's not a problem at all. You can take your carrier bag and fill that up and put it by a bin. So really, don't just moan about it. You can just do something about it.
And what's the strangest thing you found whilst out picking? Obviously today,
I don't know if I can tell you that.
Today you found some collectible memorabilia from the Queen's Jubilee.
Yeah, no, that was quite interesting. We've also I found half a dog, never found the other half. Found various implements, let's say, hammers, found what looked like a safe breaking kit. So all sorts of things, really.
So there's not really a limit as to what people really
dump.
Yeah,
no. Nope. If you can put it on the floor, then that's what happens.
So try and come out every Sunday. I work full time, but fortunately from home. So I also use my lunch break just to get out when the weather's fine, just to do a bit of picking locally and a couple of the open spaces where I live.
And what would you say would be the most you've picked yourself when you've done your own, you know, little picks wandering around?
The most in terms of bags, when I've been on my own, probably 5 in one go. Yeah, it depends on where the space is really, and the ease of being able to leave the bags as you go along as opposed to having to carry them with you. I like the canal because you can keep walking along and you know, it stops it from going into the water and, you know, protecting the wildlife around. But it's often somewhat easier in a park where the land is flat and you haven't got as many brambles to deal with. I think we're definitely seeing improvements, certainly from where I normally walk and from where I get out and about. But do I think it's ever going to go away? Not in the short term.